and installations to set up and maintenance. In terms of easy deployment, we offer lightweight design tools to quick project proposal generation, ensuring efficient project deployment. For easy installation, all of our bullet cameras new vision features with a universal bracket design with highly adjustable angles, maximize the installation flexibility. For setup, we have made the process more user-friendly, require less technical skills, and all our environments support easy camera addition, hard disk formatting with a single click. You can also initialize the environment directly through our apps, even without a screen. Finally, you can use VIGI Cloud VMS to enjoy free, remote, and automatic maintenance without the need for on-site visits. In summary, VIGI permits to save time, save your money, and helps you to earn more money easily. Okay, join us to create a bright future for the security industry. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eden Su. Thank you so much, our General Manager of TP-Link Enterprise Surveillance BU, for such an informative presentation. And next, let's get ready for our next generation of wireless connectivity before we go to have a little short break after this topic. And we honored by the Vice President and President of Qualcomm Taiwan and Southeast Asia that will unveil about the Qualcomm groundbreaking of Wi-Fi 7 technologies poised to revolutionize the way we're going to connect. So let's welcome Mr. S.T. Liu. Please welcome.
Thank you. You have the picture? Brian, Gary, Eden, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, partners and friends of TP-Link and of Qualcomm. Sawadee krap. Thank you. So that sounded quite like Thai. Thank you. It's my honor to be able to speak to all of you today. I believe this is the first time TP-Link is doing the B2B summit. And I want to congratulate you for choosing the right city to do that. Bangkok is a city very close to me because my mother is from Thailand, from Hat Yai, and last night I flew from Singapore. It's always a pleasure to come to Bangkok. I'm in charge of our business and operation for Qualcomm, for Taiwan, Southeast Asia, and actually New Zealand and Australia. So if you imagine all the islands in all these countries in the region, connectivity, communication is always important. So I'm going to spend a bit of time introducing to you Qualcomm. Maybe there are a bit of Qualcomm that you seldom see. And also I'd like to zoom in a little bit on Wi-Fi 7 as well. But the most important message I want to tell you is that it is a great honor and it's a privilege to be partnering with TP-Link to go on this journey that I've just heard all the innovations and all the products and solutions that TP-Link is bringing out. So congratulations, TP-Link. One applause, thank you. Okay, Qualcomm, most people associate Qualcomm to leaders in communication, especially in the smartphone area, and we are continue to be the leaders in innovating new technologies in connectivity, in communication, in wireless communication, and so on and so forth. For over the last 40 years, Qualcomm has always been a very innovative company. And when I see all the TP-Link's innovations earlier presented by Brian, Gary, and Eden, it is exactly like what we are thinking internally as well. And it is so synchronized that we have a very similar thought process, and that the innovation that we have created can be of service to TP-Link and TP-Link customers. And Qualcomm has grown way out from just doing smartphone. In fact, a very big portion of Qualcomm business is in connectivity. Wi-Fi business is a major area of our business and our innovation. Qualcomm products go into all sorts of products now. In fact, just a few weeks ago, we just kicked off the revolutions in AI PC. Together with Microsoft, we announced more than 20 products of the Copilot Plus using the Qualcomm Snapdragon X series family. That is a very interesting time, and we all live in a very interesting time. We keep hearing about AI, generative AI, and so on and so forth. Qualcomm has invested in AI for many, many years, and we believe the AI of the world is a connected, intelligent AI in the world. That means all the devices, all the end products, phones, PCs, IoT devices are all intelligently connected, and all of them will have AI on them. And that's a very brave and bold journey we are all journeying into. But that also gives us a great opportunities, because each of these products is an opportunity for all of us here, because we can innovate and we can provide services and application to many of our customers, whether they are, enterprise or consumer and so on and so forth. So we take pride in the products we do, because we bring very efficient SoC solutions. We're very good in making smartphones that is very, very powerful, extremely intelligent, but extremely efficient when it comes to battery life. So efficient computing is a key pivotal, DNA in the solution Qualcomm do. So if we look at Wi-Fi in specific, Qualcomm has shipped more than 7.5 billion units of Wi-Fi solution in the world. And that means every single human being, a child, a baby, a mother, a father, would have one Qualcomm Wi-Fi solution. That is how powerful our solution has been. And we maintain the leader in Wi-Fi. And I couldn't say enough that we are able to do that because we have strong, innovative partners like TP-Link. And today, we see the innovation. I was just walking down the demonstration behind, and see all the great products and solutions, especially the solution that TP-Link is bringing to the partners today. And if we look at all these Wi-Fi 7 devices, there are more than, especially Wi-Fi 7, there are more than 250 designs either being launched, are being launched, or have been launched, or in design right now. In fact, the next slide you see is the other thing that Qualcomm do a lot. We provide the solution in the form of silicon, is SoC, but not just the solution in the hardware, but the complete software and the solution in implementing them. But at the same time, we work really closely with ecosystem partners like yourselves. The ecosystem partner need to make sure the whole end-to-end works. So you have clients, you have access points. So there are more than 400 designs on client that is currently being done or have been launched that's using Wi-Fi 7. And just now you might have seen that more than 250 of them are in access point mesh, routers, Wi-Fi 7 routers, and so on and so forth. So that's clients, that's AP. So that way it continue to push, continue to promote and encourage the applications development, the solution development that we see today. And one of the big things, in my mind, a big revolution that has happened in Wi-Fi 7 is the availability of the 6 gigahertz band. We all know that with the bigger bandwidth, with more spectrums, we can put a lot more data on it. And I believe it's in 2020 in the United States, where the 6 gigahertz frequency is made available for Wi-Fi 7 and 6E. And since then, many, many places throughout the world have made available that spectrum. And that coverage of that frequency spectrum is to the tune of the people who live within the availability spectrum is to the tune of more than 2.5 billion people. So in other words, throughout the world, many, many places, many, many countries and society and communities can take advantage of the 6 gigahertz band. That is a huge, huge advantage to Wi-Fi 7. Let me touch on a little bit on, I know that a lot of experts in the hall today, in the audience, so I don't need to preach to you the beauty and the technological innovations that come with Wi-Fi 7. But the key 3 things I thought was interesting to point out is number 1 is the bandwidth, right? So up to 320 megahertz bandwidth, aggregation of frequency spectrum, we'll talk a little bit about that. That increased the throughput, higher speed, and faster latency. The second is the multi-link, multi-bands linking, and multi-mode of connections that Wi-Fi 7 brings. And finally, very innovative adaptive puncturing of what you call the interruptions or distortion introduction in the very congested signal situation. I think my microphone is dropping out. Never mind. Can you all hear me, right? Okay. For the first time, the variations in Wi-Fi 7, the technological breakthrough in Wi-Fi 7 bring about this capability. We all know that in the world, spectrum's availability are varying. You don't necessarily get the same frequency bands in one place versus the other. And some of them come in different fragments of it. Having the ability to aggregate them and up to 320 megahertz is a very efficient way to be able to put together a large enough bandwidth to push through data, and that's what Wi-Fi 7 has brought about in opening up the bandwidth. That's number 1. Number 2 is this multi-link we talk about. In the multi-link situations, you can cater for client and access point connectivity through multi-bands connection, or the intelligence of the solution will allow you to choose one or the other bands to do connectivity, or you do a one-link connection if the congested noise and signal environment requires such thing. This is very, very important because we are living in more and more connected devices world, and it's going to just get more. So Wi-Fi 7 provides such an innovative solution to bring about this mechanism, and that ensure the uninterrupted and the low latency and reliable connectivity between the client and the access point. And finally, the last thing that I want to talk about is the technologies, or is doing all these animation. Okay, all right. The final benefits of the technologies is what we call the adaptive puncturing. So when you have a block of frequencies, if the interruption, if the interrupting signal is coming in within the spectrum, instead of not using the entire band, the technologies allow for puncturing the band and then fragment them into separate blocks of frequencies and continue to use the frequencies. By doing that, obviously you make the frequency utilizers efficient, and at the same time you avoid the distortion, interruption, and loss of signal. So increased reliability. This is so important in today's world of a very congested radio traffic situation. I'm very proud to say that Qualcomm has been in the journey of Wi-Fi's evolution since the very beginning, from 11AC all the way to today Wi-Fi 7. And in many of these journeys, we have worked very closely with partners like TP-Link. I recall, I think it's in 2021, when Qualcomm and TP-Link started to talk about Wi-Fi 7. And between then and now, just look at the portfolio of products and solutions that you see today, TP-Link has brought up. And I just now, I think Brian mentioned that TP-Link is the first one to roll out the Wi-Fi 7 solution back a few years ago. So again, great congratulations to TP-Link and on this achievement. Wi-Fi 7 is really unlocking the next level of performance. And like I said earlier, the world of the future is going to be one of the intelligently connected world. The AI of the future has got to be what we call the hybrid AI, which means AI is not just going to be in the cloud. AI is going to be in the end products. AI is going to be at the edge. AI is going to be in almost every ubiquitous products and gadgets you can think about. And they must be connected. Wi-Fi 7 is a great solution for that. So without further ado, I want to thank TP-Link for inviting Qualcomm to be here and allowing me to come back to visit Bangkok. And I want to say a big congratulations for the milestones that TP-Link has achieved. And most importantly, for allowing us in Qualcomm to work very closely with you in TP-Link. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. S.T. Liu. Thank you for sharing with us right here today, the General Manager of TP-Link Enterprise Surveillance BU. Thank you so much, sir. So right here with the Vice President and President of Qualcomm, Taiwan and Southeast Asia, thank you very much for joining us right here. And now it's time for the break. Let's take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 20 minutes for the refreshment and